Mount Juwangsan. A mountain holds in its bosom many a story and legend that have passed through the ages. Mount Juwangsan has many exquisitely shaped stones which are displayed by nature in such a mysterious harmony. Legend and history about the mountain add to the admiration of its beauty. Mount Juwangsan, designated as the 12th National Park of Korea, the peaks, formed by exquisitely shaped stones, surround the mountain like a screen. The nameless peaks and the fantastically shaped stones were combined to give the mountain the name Sokbyongsan Mountain, or the Mountain of Stone Screen from olden days. Mount Juwangsan, with its mysterious history and charming landscapes, is attracting many people into its bosom today. The gateway to Mount Juwangsan is the Daejongsa Temple, which is located right under the Giam Rock, a mysterious peak of rocks. It is a small but beautiful temple, which was built by a great Buddhist monk named Wisang 1,330 years ago. The temple has a well-arranged layout of its buildings. The most outstanding one is the Bokwanjang Hall, a typical wood structure attracting the keen attention of scholars specializing in the old architecture of Korea. In the front yard of the temple stand two stone pagodas, which tell of the long history of the temple. These stone pagodas, when their engraved patterns and modes of architecture are considered, are estimated to belong to the unified Shilla kingdom of 1,300 years ago. While the bodies of these stone pagodas have been weathered severely by the ages, there are the clear images of Sachonwang engraved in a raised figure on the surfaces of the pagodas. The raised patterns, still clearly visible, eloquently tells of the value of these pagodas. The very refined skills of the masons engraving upon the stone and their amazing artistic spirits can be felt even today, 1,300 years later. The Giam Rock may be called the first impression of Mount Juwangsan, and Daejongsa Temple, right under, is a small but beautiful temple telling of history 1,300 years old. To go up the hills of Mount Juwangsan is a long but beautiful journey which looks at history. At first, flat lanes continue for a while, and then there comes into your sight the cliffs of stones and the peaks, which really represent the true image of Mount Juwangsan. Amidst the beautiful stones, people can encounter an ancient legend. The outstanding piece of the legend is how the mountain got its present name of Juwang, which is derived from the Juwangam Buddhist hermitage. Long, long ago, there was a prince of the name Judo in the Qin dynasty. The prince called himself the king sent down by heaven, and followed by an army of 10,000, he advanced to the Tang dynasty to conquer it, but he was vanquished. Legend has it that he was on the run and went into hiding. He breathed his last breath here in a big cave, which is named after the prince. Later, the mountain was named after the prince, Juwang. Many places in the mountain retain stories of the prince, which are handed down to us commemorating his memories. And a representative example of such is the Juwanggul cave, in which his image is enshrined. The visiting tourists come here for the mysterious legend and the beautiful landscapes.